Hello everybody, MegaZardX here, and for today, the day has finally came. Nintendo has came out on Twitter and said the release day for the next upcoming Nintendo Direct. We heard so many theories, thoughts, rumors, discussions, even leaks from Nintendo themselves, and the time has finally came where we're able to talk about and discuss this all. So today, I actually brought in some guests from the channel, and it's not just going to be me talking about my thoughts and predictions over what I think is going to happen in this Nintendo Direct, but I got one of my friends, Mario, who you've seen in the channel a little bit, as well as Jony, who you might have saw in a couple of my anime reviews. And also I got two other friends I know from Twitter very well, Alexis and Haxx. So the grand total of all five of us are going to wind up tackling and discussing what we might think that might come within this next Nintendo Direct. And just a quick little disclaimer, if you hear any sticks clicking in the background or any kind of weird background noises, that's just from us playing Smash or just in our environments as a whole though, but just ignore that though. But other than that, let's get ready to dive into our thoughts and predictions over this next Nintendo Direct. Okay, so now since the Direct was just announced today, I'm going to go around with my buddies over here. We're going to start discussing about what we think might actually happen in the next Nintendo Direct. So I think Alexis wants to start off first.
I think it's going to be some gameplay of Link's Awakening, Dragon Quest. And then we're going to get some more on that certain game from a certain company named Game Freak. And then that's about it. On new Smash character. Probably some Luigi's Mansion.
Now, actually, I think they're gonna show Luigi's Mansion 3 a little bit more, and honestly, I feel like they're gonna drop Banjo-Kazooie, the release date. I have a strong feeling September is already a crazy month, and you might as well go ahead and make it balls to the walls. I'm pretty sure they're gonna drop a Banjo-Kazooie trailer just like randomly during it and say, hey, it's gonna release out, let me pull up this calendar real quick. I think it's gonna drop out, let's see here, they like the Wednesdays, so I'm gonna say Wednesday, September 25th. That's when he's gonna drop on that day. Anybody else got any predictions?
So, I don't have many predictions. What I do think might happen is Luigi's Mansion 3, Link's Awakening, and maybe some Smash Bros. Either a release date or a new character. More likely a release date. And they're probably gonna do some Pokemon thing. And then again, I really don't care.
Yeah, because I'm thinking... Yeah, because it might be a little bit, because what all we have left at this point, from the time this is dropping, I believe the only thing we have left is Link's Awakening with that Switch Mini, or Switch Lite, technical term for it. And then Dragon Quest XI's, Luigi's Mansion 3,
like
Pokemon.
maybe like some mentions of Metroid. They haven't talked about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Metroid's a thing. I forgot.
Does anyone even remember Metroid?
I did remember this leak
2 years ago.
I mean,
you know what?
to be fair,
it's because they had to start developing it from scratch again.
Yeah,
they said they were gonna restart development.
Yeah.
Did they say they restarted development around February?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up that much.
I think it was around that time. But I think it's not coming out until 2021, so I'm thinking about that. But I heard some words on the street that we could get the Metroid Prime Trilogy December. I'm just saying, maybe. I wouldn't cross my fingers on it.
Just give us SNES Classic Online for crying out loud.
Okay, listen.
Oh, I thought you said NES Classic Online. I was like,
listen,
doesn't
you already
matter.
got the
got
SNES
that.
Classic. You're fine.
Oh no, not. There's
You
just
also
only
have
20
a laptop
games.
where you can emulate shit. You're fine.
Emulator sucks.
Except
What
they're all
about new
functional.
releases?
Hmm.
Like, we're talking about trailers for games and gameplays.
Now that was the other
but
thing
what
is,
about new releases?
Well, I got nothing. But
that, and I think that was the other thing is technically, since it's going to be the year anniversary, was it midway September? A lot of people have been thinking since due to those patents, we're going to be getting those SNES games as like that major, Switch Online update. So if it does happen, I'm good for it. If not, it kind of stinks. But at the same time, I feel like they got to beef it up a bit more, and I feel like it's coming.
all right. For me on the SNES Online, I really don't care. Mainly because I already got an Android TV box that has emulation for it. So
Why not better the servers instead of putting new games?
there we go.
See, now I kind of wish they did that though. But one thing I did like that they did, what was it for August, was the whole the game feature thing where they actually released, what was it for Japan, they did Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and for us they did Mario Tennis Aces. So I'm wondering, are they gonna actually stick with that and try to give us like a week worth of a free game download every month, and then shortly after that they do a little discount? I wonder if that will make that a permanent thing. Because did any of y'all
what?
play that demo? The demo
Nope.
for
Mike.
Mario Tennis
Nope.
Aces whenever that one dropped out.
But I know you're saying Tennis Aces, and no, I didn't have the chance to do it.
Me
What about you,
either.
Mario?
I
'Cause I didn't
never
hear you.
played the demo.
But
I'm
there
suck.
is
Sega
one thing.
Project game for the Switch.
There's one thing I know a bunch of people are waiting for, and it's that Shin Megami Tensei news.
Okay, now. Now, when was
Probably
that announced? Because I know
when
that
Switch
was
was
like way
announced.
back, like when the Switch.
Yeah. Like at least over a year or so.
No, 2 years ago.
2 years? 2 years?
No, it's been
Nearly
2
3.
years.
Well, I wasn't wrong. It is over a year.
I don't.
It might
Yeah, I
have
don't
been 3.
even.
I say we're going to have to get this out just so we can get our little taste of Persona, because we ain't getting an actual true
I was
Persona
supposed to be
game anytime
joining.
soon.
I mean,
Oh, never mind.
Yes, I did.
people are getting Persona 5 Scramble, even though it's not an actual Persona game. Besides,
Wait, who
I-
all
I
is
don't
getting
know.
that? Are any of y'all
Boy,
getting that?
Yes.
I don't have a
Is it like
PS4.
Persona?
that's on Switch.
No, Persona Scramble.
Oh,
That's on Switch.
I don't know. I think I should.
Right, here's the
Do
rule
you
with Persona
even
games. The
Persona,
spin-offs.
bro?
I don't think he does.
I mean, I need to play the game first. I mean, what if there's some things I
Alright,
won't understand?
If you want to play actual Persona, you need a PlayStation.
But that's the thing.
I'm just waiting for a
Besides
PS5.
Besides that, you just need either a 3DS for the spin-offs, like Persona Q, the Switch, which you already have for Scramble, and either 360 or PS3 for the arena games. And that's basically all you can do with Persona without a PlayStation.
Yeah, because it's mainly been side series. Because if it weren't for the side series, we wouldn't have even. What was it? We wouldn't probably have even gotten Joker and Smash. Trying to also think. Oh, that was the other. Oh goodness, and that was the other thing I was potentially thinking about was that whole Overwatch League that we got from that whole Overwatch leak that we gotten for that case. So I'm pretty sure they're either gonna end it or they're gonna begin it with
kind of dead, yeah.
with Overwatch being on the Switch. which a lot of people thought that should have came earlier. Because that's the other thing is we got Diablo 3 within the last fall direct, so them kind of coming around and putting Overwatch in this direct, it's just the timing of it, so it kind of makes sense.
Alright, so here's the thing on my opinion with Overwatch.
What else?
If it actually does get on the Switch, good for the people who want. I frankly, for Overwatch, after having played it on PS, it's not a bad game, but after a while it just gets boring.
Yeah, they stopped adding new modes.
Yeah, because we have like the Switch equivalent.
Paladins.
What's that game called, Jony?
It's not the Switch
The one that's free to play right now?
On all platforms. So. Yeah,
I mean, you know what I mean by that. What is it? It's called
It's on all platforms.
Yeah, Paladins. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I know. I was just talking about Switch equivalent for us. Like that's the only thing we have close to it. Oh, nice little up A right there though. But man, I'm trying to think. But yeah, I think that was like the only kind of leaked out thing that we sort of kind of got. And then also there was that little thing that was going around with the whole, there's going to be this random girl that nobody's going to recognize, that is going to leave a lot of gamers hanging. And I was like, you know, because y'all saw that, you can almost call it a meme at this point. That little thing floating around, because anybody could have created that, but everybody was rolling with that.
Like,
oh, that's it. Yeah, Pikmin. Yeah, because what's that girl's name? There was one girl that basically gave us a whole list of stuff, and I'll probably show it on the screen right now though. But there was a girl that actually said, all right, these are all the major announcements. These are your eShop games, and these are your ports. And we basically got everything filled up on that thing except for a major fourth game and a port. And the port was from the same year that Super Mario 3D World or Pikmin 3. So I don't know which one of those two could potentially be ported though, but I'm thinking it's going to be, in my honest opinion, I feel like it's going to be
if
Pikmin
it's going to
3.
be a port out of those two, I feel like they're going to put a...
hello?
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 Your voice cut out.
Wait, I think you cut out.
I
Max,
think
a little bit.
everybody
Say that
cut
again.
out on my end.
Rip.
Oh, I think we heard you say the port one of the two.
Alright,
I think
so it
gonna
was
be-
either Mario 3D World, right? Or Pikmin? I feel like it's going to be 3D World,
yeah, or Pikmin 3.
I would
in my
like
honest
that.
opinion.
Yeah, because if they do that, I feel like they're gonna drop it around January-ish, kind of the same time that Super Mario Brothers.
Either that or
Deluxe
they just
dropped
randomly
out.
drop it during the holidays for more cash.
And that's the thing I'm also thinking about, is because Pokemon's dropping in November, that's just a huge cash cow. And normally, at least from every year I remember a Pokemon game dropping, they don't really drop any other Nintendo games much after Pokemon. Because I think that's why they're dropping Link's Awakening in September, because I didn't think they're going to want to drop Link's Awakening after Pokemon drops.
The thing is, I'm waiting more for like new announcements than for trailers for already announced games. Because I want to get a great single player experience.
Yeah, because
I want it.
You mean like a game that just dropped, what, today?
Yes, but I didn't get Astral Chain. Probably gonna get
I
it
didn't
later,
either.
but-
now I do feel like there's probably going to be that one game out there that, besides Overwatch, that's probably going to be another major one, whether it be a first-party IP or a third-party exclusive. I feel like there might be one of those in those directs though. But if Nintendo were to drop a first-party IP for a new game that we didn't see coming, what all would y'all like for them to see as like a franchise for them to bring back? Starting with you, Mario. Mario. I knew I shouldn't have gone with him first.
What?
All right, Haxx, you first. If you had, if Nintendo were able to drop or introduce a new first-party IP, not a new, but like bring back any IP that Nintendo owns and say, hey, there's a new game coming on the horizon, like they did with Breath of the Wild 2.
Nintendo owned
Like, what would
IPs,
you
right?
want to see?
FZero.
Yeah. Dang it! Ooh, good. Man, I could say a good few words to Nintendo about that. Gosh darn it! It's been way too long. And the matter of fact that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe released in the first year of the Switch, and the matter of fact that we probably ain't gonna get a Mario Kart 9 until whatever comes after the Switch. Let's just say the NX for this. Man, it's about time.
I mean, hell,
I don't know what Nintendo.
if they do a F-Zero game, they can keep going with the name scheme that they had from 64 and GameCube, like F-Zero X, F-Zero GX. They can just name it F-Zero NX. I don't know.
All right. So what about you, Jony? You got to think of you got like one kind of dream wish that they, one little dream wish that you think if they could bring back any Nintendo first party.
Because
You got something in
my
your
first console was a Nintendo Wii, and most of the major games from the Wii are already on the Switch, or are already announced, so I don't know what you want me to say, man. I would like to experiment F-Zero, though. Never had contact with the game.
I feel like I've just picked the biggest one already, right off the bat.
Yeah, maybe Ice Climbers, I don't know.
No, I got another good one. I got another good one that's kind of in that same
Switch
category.
Party. Switch Sports.
Switch Sports?
I got one for
It's
you
like Wii
guys.
Sports, but for the Switch.
All right, you got one, Alexis.
Where
What do you
the
got?
fuck is my boy?
Someone blew so hard I couldn't even hear you. Say that one more time.
Poor
I
guy.
said, where's my boy Glover?
Your boy what? Your can't
What?
barely
Boy
hear you.
Glover. Have you ever
Glover?
played Glover 64? The little glove?
And no.
What the heck? I don't even know what you're
I
talking
barely
about.
hear you. Can you fix up your mic?
I said, have y'all ever played Glover, the glove on 64? The
No,
magic glove.
I never have.
Oh,
I've heard it. Heard about
boy,
it.
please.
Never played it.
We need Superman 64.
Nah.
Wait, Mario, you cut out on us quite a bit, so I wasn't able to hear your responses. What was the first thing? The first thing I asked for you, Mario, was what do you think was going to be revealed in the Nintendo
Kid
Direct?
Icarus Uprising sequel. That's all I want to ask.
Gosh,
what,
freaking
are we
gosh
just
darn it,
taking your
Mario!
picks?
Gosh darn it! Dang it! I was gonna. The second part of my question that I asked all y'all, that was the game. Or gosh, I'll go ahead and say it. Kid Icarus Uprising was the game I was looking forward to for them announcing if they were going to bring back any first party. Would it have been like a remaster of Kid Icarus Uprising? Shoot, I will buy a port for that on the Switch because I can't stand going back to my 3DS at this point. Or if they decided to remake or reimagine either one of the first two games as well.
I like how that little Mario is happy.
But other than that, I'm trying to think what else I think could possibly be up in this direct.
Yeah, we don't know. We just gotta wait for the future.
Yeah, because man, I felt like there was something I was thinking of, but I can't. Yeah, because we already mentioned Metroid Prime Trilogy. We mentioned Overwatch.
A new Sonic game.
I mean, they have announced that they were making one.
I feel like
but I think
no, because
Yeah,
we're getting
we're
Mario
gonna
and
do it.
Sonic at the Olympic Games. I feel like they
Is
said
it
something's
possible that-
coming, but
It's
Probably
Probably
possible
not
that
next
they
this time around.
released a final trailer for Mario and Sonic on the Olympics. Is it like
I feel like that one's definitely a given.
So, one thing, you know how we were asked, like, what if they were to bring back an IP? Like, imagine us just be wrong and they bring back Ice Climbers of all things, or
Oh shoot,
Excite Bike
man!
or
What
something.
the
I
heck?
don't know.
Now, Excitebike, they had that. What was
They
it?
had it
The
on the
Wii, I
Wii.
think, was the last time they had a new one for that. So it's been a while. No. They need to bring out a good Punch Out.
Ah,
They need to
Punch
bring
Out.
back Punch Out. Like the
That was a
last one
good
we
game.
had for that was on
Amazing
Wii.
game.
Dang. Now me and Punch Out, we go way back. Shoot, I go all the way back to the NES.
It would be
Dang.
weird if they release so many of these on the Wii U.
No, they need to bring back that hockey game.
Sylveon said, okay, Sylveon's in the chat, so he's not actually talking with us right now, though, but he's not much of a talker, but he said bring back that hockey game. So if any of y'all happen to go on to the Switch Online, yes, go to the Switch Online app, it exists, and actually go to there's a hockey game on there that Nintendo published. Man, me and him went back and forth on that, and oh my goodness, it was like it was basically like some Dragon Ball Z hockey. Like we were going back and forth at it. I didn't even know that you could actually you can get the players into like an actual dogfight in that game, and you can actually get them thrown out.
Hey,
It was the
Zod,
funniest thing ever.
Mario Golf.
What? Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mention this since you said Mario Golf. So you got me kind of thinking of the whole Mario Sports kind of thing. A lot of people were kind of wanting to see the next kind of like Mario
That's right,
Strikers.
I haven't done that in a while.
Because I was like, I heard so many good things about it. Like if you have a GameCube, apparently I guess that was the game to have.
Oh god.
I never had it, but I wish.
I just died. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Oh, and
I just got yeeted.
oh, it's all right. I was trying to think. What is it? Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I knew I was forgetting something about it from the rumored side of things, or what people were kind of thinking about. Was remember that whole video-ish kind of thing with not video, but originally on Twitter. Remember that whole picture that Nintendo said about everybody enjoying their summer? Make sure even Mario likes to eat a good piece of watermelon or something like that. Remember that? So people started thinking about Mario Sunshine.
Oh, that's right, they did do that.
And the only thing that made it super fishy was, a
Watermelon.
matter of fact, they showed that watermelon in yeah, they showed that watermelon during what was it? Gamescom. They showed the watermelon during Gamescom, and then the pineapple during as well during like the Link's Awakening part, and the watermelon was during the Luigi's Mansion 3 part. So I think Nintendo is teasing something, and it's not. I mean, Nintendo has teased stuff before.
Super Mario Watermelon. Even if they do announce a new Mario game or something, what does the watermelon have to do with it? Just why?
Mario Sunshine? There's a mission.
It's
The mission.
the giant
the Mario
has watermelon.
Sunshine.
Yeah, that.
Holy Jesus,
Oh,
oh, there
I
was.
like it. Oh, I thought I died.
Ugh. But yeah, I really like to see Mario Sunshine be brought back, because that was like one of the only 3D Mario game, one of the few that I had never got to play. I was trying to think. I think there was something. And I know there was something else I wanted to mention too, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head. No, Sylveon, I did not play Sunshine.
You know, I remember when I had Sunshine on the GameCube. I somehow lost the disc. Yeah,
You lost a disc?
like I just said, I don't know how. Like I had the box and everything, but no
Oh
disc.
my goodness. You know what? That kind of reminds me of my Pokemon White 2. I got the box up in my closet, have no idea where the game actually went. I don't know. Some games just be like that. It kind of frustrates me. I think that was the only game I really actually lost.
Someone has to lose.
Let's see here. But I'm trying to think, was there anything else for this direct that I either heard on the street or something I would really like to see? I thought there was one other thing. Gosh, I always feel like this during discussions. I always remember one other thing, but I can't remember. I can't remember it. Gosh darn it! Was there anything else y'all was thinking of? Alexis, you keep pulling all of this random stuff out of nowhere where I don't know where half of this is coming from.
Oh, I got you even better. An actual good Mario Party game.
Thank you. I was gonna say.
Oh, wait. Okay, so that came out last year. I think it takes like what 2 years for them to make it. So I think they could technically announce it and say it'll come out 2019 because they churn those games out. If we want an actual good
Mario Party game, why don't we just
wait? Say that one more time.
Why don't we just get ports of the first ones?
So you're saying ports the first ones,
like the N64 ones?
Imagine if they actually bring the card, like that card mechanic where everyone goes along.
No. We don't.
No. We don't talk about that car mechanic now. We left that car mechanic on the Wii U, and the Wii U died. So I mean, like,
Look,
we don't talk about them cars.
They already made one in which you go alone to get the stars. It's very possible that they'll get the card.
All right, look, listen. We don't talk about the car like how we don't talk about Bubsy.
So in other words, we talk about the car. All right, Jode, I got you.
God.
That ain't even right. You know that. Like, I can't put that on the channel. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. We don't talk about that.
No.
I'm just
you're killing me over here, man. You're killing me.
We never know.
Don't forget the next PUBG game.
Yeah. You saying you're preparing yourself for the worst, Jony, because you never know how a direct will come out.
And prepare you for the best.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing.
Yeah. Oh, that was the thing.
If you're watching,
go ahead, Haxx.
Neutral, you can't be hoping for the worst or the best. You gotta be neutral, so that way it's a good direct throughout the whole thing. Unless what they're showing is trash, then it's a bad one.
Yeah. Oh, that was the thing. I remember what I was thinking about earlier. It's been, I don't know how many years since we had. No, that's what we need. All right, quick side before I get to the main thing. We need a new Donkey Kong game. It's been way too long since we had a brand new Donkey Kong game. Now I know they ported Tropical Freeze. What was that? Earlier.
To be playing?
They ported Tropical Freeze. Was it earlier this year or earlier last year? I'm trying to remember. I think it was last year though, but I'm ready for a brand new. I'm ready for a brand new Donkey Kong game, and I say bring back King K. Rool.
Just like we need the expand Dong version. I said expand Dong.
But but then that led me to my goodness. I can't even think and play at the same time. That led me down to my new.
I'm not even focused.
Oh, that led me to my next thing was because it's been so long since they created Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. What in the world has Retro been working on all this time? I feel like they have a game.
Well, they're busy working on the Metroid game.
That's the thing.
But no, that's the thing. There was such a big gap before they picked up Metroid Prime 4 now. So it's like, what the heck were they doing the whole time?
Depending on how many people work there, you just don't have everybody work on the game.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing is, because I think way back, I think it was Reggie's departing gift before he left Nintendo. He had that little picture, and it seemed like there was like a piece of like a robotic arm or something like that he had, and it was like, well, we hadn't seen, and everybody kind of fact checked it and everything, and no one could figure out where did that potential character came from. Like, I think you had Donkey Kong up in there, and you had and had Metroid up in there from Retro Studios though, but we had no idea what that is. So could we see a new retro game and that be like the surprise fourth game that
Well, who
nobody saw
knows?
coming?
Only time will tell.
Hey,
But other than that,
I
I
remember
think that was
Fuck
about
you.
everything.
talking about Fire Emblem DLCs. Like,
Now the
this is
Fire
where I
Emblem
stopped
DLCs, I think that's actually gonna come. What is it? I don't think it will be in this direct. I think it'll be in the spring direct, or if they had like a little mini thing. Because I feel like now it's a bit too early. Because I still feel like, what is it? The game came out.
yeah, I'm still playing
July.
it. I got it.
It came
a
out 2
couple
months
days
ago, but I don't feel like it's. No, okay. Well, I will say this: we are supposed to have like DLC quests that drop sporadically for the rest of this year, and then leading up to the launch. So maybe they do throw a little bone to it and say, "Hey, this is what you can sort of kind of expect." Because somehow, some way, they had to either release it through a video, or they had to release it through a trailer or in a direct or something. They had to show it somehow of what the DLCs will be for that game.
Or
Because
maybe-
technically, yeah, that is a
Or
thing.
maybe
I
like
didn't even
just,
think about
just
that. Thanks for
putting
reminding
something
me.
to remember people or to notify people that they're working on DLCs, because it's not everyone that knows that. Maybe like, oh, look at this, we're working on DLC, the game's not over yet.
And that's the thing. I want some good costumes. Like I would not mind if they allowed you to get costumes like for Violet, for example. Because I think a lot of people want to see this out there though. But imagine if they drop a costume change, and if you had like female Violet or something like that, you can see her walking around in a swimsuit or something like that. Sounds a little bit crazy though, but it doesn't seem far fetched. So I mean, they've been doing that stuff with Xenoblade. So I mean, they do it with Xenoblade. I feel like they can do it here.
And the fact they do that with heroes.
That too.
Oh, they can do it.
But I think we pretty much hit every single thing. I went over almost every kind of rumor. We talked about Switch Online stuff. September is such a crazy month with all these games, so I feel like they can't announce anything surprisingly that's coming out in September that will be like a quick turnaround like that. Otherwise, I mean, they already stole my wallet. They stole my sister's purse. They stole my mama's wallet. And I think they're about taking my dad's paycheck too. I mean, it's too much. It's too
Meanwhile,
much.
they haven't even
Nintendo. It's
taken
too
the damn
much.
thing for September.
His birthday opening up.
Hey, I'll be lucky. I'll be really lucky if I were you, because I think, what is it? They basically got 4 games out of me this month, plus the renewal for the Switch Online. It's too much. Technically more if I can include Astral Chain, which released like a day before September even started.
Well, it's not
So,
September, it's August.
yeah.
So maybe not for you, but
Yeah, I know. I mean, like the day before September, but yeah, I got you though. But is there anything else any of y'all want to say? Johnny,
not
Alexis,
really.
Haxx, Mario?
Where's that Sonic 06 reboot?
No, we don't talk about that as much as we don't talk about the game that started with a B that's on the Switch now. Gosh darn it. But I think other than that, I think we're gonna say our final goodbyes. Gosh, there's so many of y'all up in here. Oh man, good gracious. All right, I'll start off with you, Jony. Where can they find you at?
Twitter and Twitch.
And his YouTube channel.
which is probably dead.
I don't think we talk about that YouTube channel because that YouTube channel, ooh, that needs some work. I ain't throwing you under the bus like that. Okay, but all right. So mainly follow his Twitter. And what about you, Alexis?
I don't think they'll find them anywhere besides social media.
I think he's like I think that's, yeah, he's pretty much a ghost to us right over here though. But
Well, for me,
all right, what about you, Haxx?
this is my shitty YouTube channel, and other than that, I'm basically a ghost.
Alrighty, and last but not least, my best friend that sometimes my best friend, sometimes
Worst enemy.
Just a random guy I know throughout the week. What about you, Mark? Where can they
You can
you
find me
at?
on my YouTube channel and also on my Twitter.
Alright, so keep it simple, plain Jane, and sweet. I'm gonna drop all of their
Don't you dare
Twitters,
drop
all
my
of their
Twitter.
YouTubes, and even that one dude's Twitch channel. And yes, I'm gonna drop Twitters for
You could
whoever
drop. Hey,
I
you
got
drop.
ghost.
You drop my
whoever they
Twitter.
claim
I'm
that are
dropping your
ghost up
channel
in
from
here.
the description.
Ooh.
Boy, please. Fine, I'll drop a Danny Phantom something. I'll leave a Danny Phantom link on there since you claim that you're a ghost. How
Look,
about
if it's
that?
a picture of Danny Phantom, that might as well just use that as my link.
That might as well be you.
Or actually,
All right.
I mean, hell,
But I
even
think
better,
that's
use
all
the
that we
shitty
had.
shopping list ghosts from SpongeBob.
Oh, you talking about that bikini bottom?
No.
Flying Dutchman thing. I
It's
got you.
a piece of paper with a ghost drawn on it.
As many
It's
SpongeBob episodes as I've
it's
watched,
the
I cannot
stupid
think about
hat episode. Is like he was #1 or some bullshit.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I remember now. All right, I got you.
Remember
Yeah,
the
just
one
use
where
that.
the said have a bowl?
All righty. So,
Like, look,
alrighty, so I think that is all for this video for today. So you can leave down in the comment sections down below whatever thoughts and predictions that you actually think that may be coming for this Nintendo Direct that we didn't even think about. All 5 of us with a 6 person that was kind of sending some random texts here and there and back and forth though.
If they announce sales
What?
otherwise 9, I'm dropping my life.
If they drop Kid Icarus Uprising, and if I make a live reaction for it, I'm sorry y'all, but my channel's gonna be officially dead because they're gonna report me for blowing off everybody's eardrums. I'm
if
just
they
apologizing right
alright,
now.
since
though.
we're saying this shit, if they do this, you'll do that. If they do an FZero, I'm putting my face out on YouTube.
I should expose your face
Oh.
reveal before you do.
Well, officially, that is.
But that is all for this video. So I'll catch y'all on whatever video I make next, y'all. So see y'all.